Nothing works in this house.
Tell me about it.
Is that a shot at me?
Probably.
Because for your information, I got a job.
Really? What kind of job?
Beads.
Bees?
Beads.
Beads? Return from whence you came.
But we might as well have a good time. Toga, 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 toga.
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinny and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on The Al Travis Show.
All right, we're lucky to have them, Spinny and Fetty Bus. Folks who don't know, Bus is one of the big-time coaches up there, Bethany Lutheran College, the Vikings. 4-time MAC champs. He's on with us. And Spinny, he is with the Olies, their volleyball program, the Lady Olies. And how did it go this last weekend? First start the tournament, right? The 64 that were in. How did you do, Spin?
It was a good first round. We played University of Northwestern St. Paul, so we drove 7 hours to play two teams that are 40 minutes away from each other. But we beat them 3-0, so that was fun. Got our first NCAA tournament win as a program since 2010, so that was big.
There we go. That's fantastic.
Round of 32, we played Illinois Wesleyan, who was the host. They were a 1 seed, the second overall seed in the whole country. And we were down 2-0. We won the third set. I was impressed. Then we won the fourth set. It was 2-2, go to the fifth. And then they beat us 15-8 in the fifth to end the season. So really, great performance by our team. We were 40 to 60% above our averages almost across the board, every player. So really put on the best performance that we had in us, and it wasn't quite our day. So congrats to them. Really great season, and we went out fighting, so you can't ask for much more.
Are you really with that, or is that just coach speak, Spinny? Because you throw everything into this for a whole year, you get that close, and you lose that last game. Is it really? Are you really happy? I mean, you should be. I mean, for me, I'd have nothing vested, right? I'm just following along. But you've got your heart and soul in there, and you just want that one upset, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're not happy. It's for sure devastating, especially in the moment. We have some really special seniors who really wanted that, on their resume and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it really sucks. And set two.
That's the answer.
Set two, we were up 23-21 and lost. I mean, there's stuff that lives rent free in your head, right? But you have to, you have to move on. And I'm glad they could end their careers fighting with everything they got. That's where I'm happy is we didn't leave anything on the floor, and we played our best match in our last match. Yeah, it didn't go our way, and that part of it sucks. But with the way we stepped out on the floor and the way we left things, I'm happy with.
And just as a precursor for next year, you got a lot of seniors leaving. How is this team looking to just build from here?
Yeah, I mean, of our 9 or 10 players in the rotation, we're only losing 3, right? But one of them is our setter, who's been the starting setter for 4 years. Big position to lose. And I'm gonna say this even though they haven't came out yet, but our first team All-American libero we're losing as well, so that's a big loss. And a middle. So we're losing 3 big positions and 3 big leaders, but almost all of our hitters are coming back other than that are sophomores and juniors. So a little bit of loss, but a lot of room to grow as well.
We'll keep an eye on the Olies. Bus, you've got, of course, the Vikings up there playing some basketball. How are you sitting, and don't you have a game this evening?
Yeah, we do. We went out to Stevens Point, Wisconsin this past weekend for 2 games. Lost a close one to Stevens Point. They're a solid team. We were down by, I think, 18 at one point, and we got it back to about 7. So we kept battling, and we had a really bad first half against them. We were down 11 and a half or down 12 at halftime, and ended up losing by 11. So we won the second half. So get rid of the bad start to the game. We could have maybe pulled that one out too, and then we got the win in the second game against Ripon College, and now tonight we play Carleton College, which is they've been really good in the MIAC these last couple of years, and they're really good again this year too. So this should be a good game tonight.
Is that a home game? Where's that at?
Home game, yep.
Okay. When you got to go to a Stevens Point, you're 4-time champs. You guys fly out there? Is that a chartered deal? You don't take a bus, do you?
No, that's a bus. Yeah, it's only
Oh my gosh, really?
Stevens Point's only 4 hours from Mankato.
On a bus?
Yeah, it's not that bad. 4 hours.
Well, it's like 45 minutes in a plane. What's with the Vikings up there? You guys are 4-time national champs.
This is
My
division.
goodness.
This is Division 3.
I don't care. Somebody has become very rich after having gone there, and they should just donate the plane. Come on, let's get this thing taken care of. All right, we got to talk sports. I don't know how much you want to talk about the Vikings game on Sunday. Interesting story now. It seems that J.J. McCarthy is in concussion protocol. Your thoughts, Spinny?
There wasn't a single good thing about that game, Al. Like not one piece of happiness for me at all. It was just Packers fans tapping me on the shoulder and feeling bad and telling me it's okay and buying me free beers.
Isn't that the worst? Isn't that the worst when condescending Green Bay Packer fans are trying to make you feel better about the crap you're seeing on TV? There's probably nothing worse in sports.
Oh yeah, just random people I've never met before. Hey, you want a beer? I know your team's losing, so it's just like I hate you. I hate you all. Go away. Never talk to me again, please.
Buzz, your thoughts? Well, I would throw out everything probably wasn't horrible. I thought the defense was adequate, except for you take the 7 points on that weird kick return, got in the way, fumble crap, which gave them 7. They kept the Green Bay Packers to 16 points. You keep the Pack to 16 points, you should win a ball game. Go make 20. We just couldn't do anything like that. What are your thoughts, Bud?
The defense has always been doing its job this season. It's just our offense is just horrid. I mean, I'm just going to paraphrase the stat because I don't remember exactly what it was, but in the last 30 years or something, the only quarterback worse than J.J. McCarthy is Jamarcus Russell. So if you're in Jamarcus Russell territory, it's not looking good. Let's put it that way.
There's a lot to it. I mean, we put him in a bad spot. I mean, they did nothing in the first half, but again, that weird fumble touchdown. How come we're not yelling at Pace? How many weeks has this guy cost us a game? You're not going to catch the kickoff. Get out of the way. Don't touch it, right? And that cost us 7 points. We don't yell at him. The J.J. McCarthy thing, the news today is that he was in concussion protocol now, so he may or may not play this weekend. And what's his name? Brosmer. I watched the game. I watched every play of the game. If he got hit somewhere during that game, let him stay in, and even though he was concussed, shame on the Vikings. Or do you guys think this might be a stunt? Because evidently he showed concussion symptoms on the plane ride home. Well, if you're talking headache, upset stomach, and possibly the idea you wanted to throw up, I felt that way during most of the game, and I'm sure I wasn't concussed. Your thoughts, Buzz?
I mean, I'm sure he is probably concussed. I don't think it's like the ankle situation where they probably, really, yeah. I think they milked that one for sure. But I mean, like I said, if you're in Jamarcus Russell territory, I don't know. I don't think Brosmer could be any worse than what we've seen from JJ. So might as well just run with him at this point. I hate to say it, but it's pretty obvious at this point we're a cross-up team. There's zero chance we make the playoffs at this point. So
there's actually 1% chance, according
That's
to
what it is?
Okay. 1%. Spinny, your thoughts? Because after all those guys buying you beverages, I think you were with me. There was concussion protocol in your future, having just watched that game. Queasy, upset stomach.
Yeah, I mean,
Headaches.
I felt like in concussion protocol from the second Miles Price touched that football in the rest of the second game. Also, only person to throw more interceptions in their first 5 starts as a Viking than J.J. McCarthy, Christian Ponder. So I don't know, just getting bad vibes from JJ and the performances we've seen. Why are we hiding our quarterback? That's what's hard for me is even when Josh Allen, right? Let's use Josh Allen as an example of his first 2 seasons were pretty horrendous. But even when that was happening, they were never hiding him. They were never we gotta make it easy on Josh Allen so that he doesn't look bad because we don't want to, ruin his confidence. It's no, we were throwing him out there. We were putting him in situations and he was looking bad, but he was getting better. But I just hate how much hiding we're doing of JJ. Okay, is he the guy or not? Because we're gonna have a higher pick this year, and if he's not the guy, we need to draft a quarterback right now this year, this next draft.
We can't keep going with quarterbacks with no experience. Brosmer, he is our guy. He's got Brosmer, JJ, 6 games. He's Mr. Old Man on the team. What do you think Brosmer's going to do? Nothing against Brosmer, but he was undrafted by any other team in the league. Do you think he's really got something, or is it going to be a matter of, I don't care, this is my debut, I'm just going to throw the heck out of the ball. I'm just going to go for it.
Well, I hope it's the second one. I mean, where it's like we're at least having him air it out and let it rip a little bit. But my big thing, Al, is like in the NFL, you have to pivot. The people that get fired are the people that stick to their guy too long and don't pivot. Bears, Justin Fields. Yeah. Everyone involved with the Daniel Jones situation in New York kept too long fired. Kept too long fired. Now, if you pivot and you're wrong, you're probably getting fired too. But if you pivot off McCarthy, draft a quarterback in this upcoming draft, cut your losses with McCarthy, and you're right, you're keeping your job. You're hitting it. You're doing what you need to do. I mean, the quarterback position is the most important thing in this league, and we need to know if he's our guy or not.
Fair enough. Bus, real quick, Brosmer would be our 7th quarterback since 2023. I mean, a year and a half ago, 7th quarterback. Oh, you get guys like Green Bay. What have they had, 3 quarterbacks in the last 30 years? And here we are sitting here with our 7th. Is there any chance that this could work for us? I mean, it's going to be blind luck if Brosmer is any good.
I think blind luck's the way to put it. Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I don't really know what else to say about the Vikings at this point. It's a lost season. It's depressing.
Well, we have a 1% chance, so don't tell me there's not a chance. I got to go to break. We'll be back after this. We really want to pick up the pace. We'll talk to Minnesota Timberwolves right after this.
Braver Angels Minnesota is part of a national movement that brings together conservatives, liberals, independents, and others to restore trust, respect, and goodwill in politics. We seek not to eliminate our differences, but rather deal with them head on, with respect and understanding. We do not try to change people's views, but how they view the other side. There will always be differences. Braver Angels Minnesota believes the best way forward is to change how we deal with those differences. Join the civil conversation at mn.braverangels.org.
This season, bring the whole family to see Irving Berlin's White Christmas. This smash hit musical based on the classic film returns by popular demand to delight you at Chanhassen dinner theaters. With loads of laughter and a stunning showcase of Irving Berlin songs, White Christmas is a celebration of the romance, friendship, and magic of the holidays. Make your plans today to see White Christmas. Visit chanhassendt.com.
Talk amongst friends. The Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
And we've got them, the guys. We've got them. A hard night of sports, Spinny and Fetty Bus. Sorry, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Let's talk your Minnesota Timberwolves for a second. We've been running on this. We can beat every crap team. I think we're 10-0 playing teams under 500. And then we couldn't beat any good teams. We're 0-6 with teams that are over 500. If you look at the games we played as of late, we had an 8-point lead with 50 seconds to go. And who was that against? Phoenix. And we just botched it. Evidently, we're up by 12 points at the end of the fourth quarter, and Minnesota lost to Sacramento yesterday in overtime, 117-112. I'll start with you, Bus, as you're the basketball guy. What in the world is wrong with this squad?
We can't seem, these last couple of games, we can't seem to get any sort of offense from literally anybody other than Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand that. But yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, you got to beat these bad teams. The Suns are actually playing pretty well so far this season, but still, I still think
Bus, you had them by 8 points with 50 seconds to go.
You gotta. I mean, you can't just fall asleep. Like, I think the Pacers run. I know the playoffs are a lot different than a game at the end of November, but if you learn anything from the Pacers run, it's the game's never over until it's over, right? So it's like that was basically the same type of comeback by the Suns, and you got to beat these teams that are worse than you. You just have to.
Spinny, what is the mental thought on this squad that you lose to now a Sacramento squad? That was one we had to win. We have OKC coming here tonight. No, tomorrow night. Oh my, OKC compared to Sacramento.
Well, I think they were listening to the Al Travis show too much, and we jinxed them up because we talked about this last week, Al, about how awesome it's been actually beating teams that we should beat. So I'm gonna go on the bus train a little bit. Like, we are not getting Julius Randle of a year ago so far. We have not seen that. We have not seen a big step up scoring wise from Jaden. Rudy is never going to be that guy, and Naz Reid is just kind of figuring himself out, getting back into it. So it's hard when, like, your top scorer is scoring 15 points per game more than your second scorer. I mean, we just don't have a lot of second option on the offensive end, and we're seeing a lot more just ISO ball at the end of games and not actually running offensive plays, which both things I think contributed to this loss.
But whose fault is it? Again, you got Edwards. I'll take the shot. I'll take the shot.
Somebody, Al, or what?
Well, okay. We're 10-7, and you're saying Naz Reid is getting into his game, and they're starting to figure themselves out. We're quarter way through the season. At game 20, you're quarter of the way through the season. These are patterns now. They're not. I'm still loosening up my hamstring or whatever. This is a team that needs to figure out who they are. That doesn't happen overnight. Am I lying?
No, you're right. I mean, 10 games, whatever, but 20 games, like you said, it's quarter of the way through the season. You got to start figuring things out, especially once you get to these December games. Obviously, a lot can change come New Year. You see the real stretch of the NBA, I think, is January and February, where teams really, really go on a run or really start to downfall. And it starts tomorrow against the Thunder, because the Thunder by far the best team in the NBA. So we'll see what we can do against them on national TV.
And Spinny, that's just Bus just backslapped you in the head. So here we have Oklahoma City. They are legit, right? We know that in 20 games that they are absolutely legit. And you're okay with Minnesota still trying to find themselves? Come on.
Like, do you want to be hot now, Al, or do you want to be hot in January and February and on? I want
you to be who you are. You can lose good games, good teams. I don't care, but you can't lose to bad teams, and you can't have them by the throat with 50 seconds to go and just walk away. I just want them to be good. Isn't that fair?
I'm with you, and the double choke job, obviously real. I mean, this game and the last one both had huge leads at the end. I mean, that's not acceptable behavior, no matter who you are.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm out of time.
I'll make one quick point here. Anthony Edwards, I did say he's been killing it for us, but ultimately, he has 29 shot attempts. Second on the team is 15. I think we need a little bit better disbursement, because if it's just the Anthony Edwards show, we're not probably going to win games in that
Completely
regard.
agree.
14 more shot attempts for Ant.
I appreciate you both. Your hard-headed sports. Pick it up wherever you get your podcast. Bus, Spinny, have a good Thanksgiving. We'll see you guys next week.
You
You
too.
too.
Thanks.